Hey guys, today is June 12th. I think it's June 12th. It's Wednesday and the time has come. The shipment was delayed last week for the X-Men stuff, so I got it all today, and this is my second to last time, I guess, collecting comic books for a while because I have so many right now. I have so many single issues. If anyone is interested in any like mini series or any comics that I have from the ones I've posted on my Instagram or whatever, please let me know which ones you want and I'll probably give them to you. There are some that I don't want to sell, but I have to figure that out later. Like right now it took so much time to read these three comics that I got today, like X-Men number 700 or X-Men 35, whatever you want to call it. Took me so long to read because it was so much. It was like so many pages. It ended very differently than I thought it would. I didn't really know what to expect. It was just an infinite potential of how it could end, but it kind of transitions into X-Men from the Ashes, which is the one coming out in July. So I'm gonna read the first issues of X-Men, the first issue of X-Men from the Ashes. I'm gonna read Exceptional X-Men, X-Men, and then Uncanny X-Men, I think it's called. And then I think I'm gonna read Phoenix, but only the first issues of them. I hope I don't like the Phoenix one just because I don't want to collect that Phoenix one, but I'm telling you, this is how they know how to catch you. This is how they trap you. I'm not complaining because it's so good, but like this is how they trap you into buying comics all the time. Like, it's not a bad thing, but it's just like I don't have like the space for it, and I don't want to wait like 3 months for it to be on Marvel Unlimited, which is what I'm gonna have to do now. But it does give me so much time to catch up on the stuff that I have in my, I guess you can say, like read later list. I still have so much to read on my Marvel Unlimited read later and on my DC Infinite to read later. So this like break of collecting comics is going to really help me with that, and hopefully someone buys, or a lot of people buy the ones that I'm selling, like the single issues or like the paperbacks, whatever. Let me know if you want the paperbacks or any hardcovers, and then I'll let you know if I'm selling them or not. So of course I requested this very special cover of the new Scarlet Witch miniseries. I think it's going to be maybe 10 issues again. I don't know how many issues it's going to be. I didn't want to get it at all just because I wasn't happy with the first miniseries. I think they gave her D-list villains. The only time that it was good was when her and Vision's daughter came. Wait, it's not her and Vision's daughter. It's, what is her name? Viv? I think her name is Viv. When Viv came out, I think it was like in issue 3 and maybe like in issue 10. I don't know. But I had to get it because I got an email showing that this was one of the variants, and I literally requested for this variant just for the purpose of having it. I already read this today though. It was good actually. I feel like it still could be better, but I think it's already off to a potentially better start than the first miniseries. But this is the 2024 miniseries now. This cover eats. Like, this cover is, let me take it off of the gloss because it's not doing it justice. This cover, and also because I have a ring light for this video. This cover is so everything. Like, look at that. This is perfection. This is literally perfection. I literally forgot who the artist is, but screenshot this. And just like, I literally had to own this. Like, the back is just X-Men 97, but I literally had to own this because look at how freaking beautiful this is. Oh my God. This has to be one of my favorite renditions of like how to draw Scarlet Witch. Like, the face is perfect. Look at her eyes. They're like, it's giving Cullen family from Twilight. She looks like she could be one of them. It's just like perfect. I don't know what else to say about this, but the actual issue itself was pretty good though. I just explained that. And then I also got, I just had to, like, I really wanted to read this. I thought it was a one-shot, but of course it's not. This is Heir of Apocalypse. I got the variant cover. I got the variant cover. It's actually really good. This is supposed to be read after the last X-Men 35. And then, so that one was good. I don't think I'm going to read part 2 with that. I'm just going to probably wait for the apps. The limited app to post it. And the day has come. The Krakoan Era is finally over. I started reading, I don't know why I actually started reading them, but I actually genuinely forgot what made me start reading this series of X-Men. But I do remember, I think it had to be like a YouTube video or something, you guys, because I really don't know. Because I did not used to collect comics before this. I had read some before, but not like the way I do now. Like, it's insane. I think I saw a YouTube video or something, but it happened in 2021. 2021, yeah, sometime in 2021, I believe, or 2022 maybe, at the very latest, like 2022 or 2021. I think it was like the Marvel Unlimited app or something that I started catching up on this, the X-Men, the Krakoan Era X-Men. So I was already 2 years late, right? Because it started in 2019. And so thankfully I got caught up with the Marvel Unlimited app. That's where I really caught up. And then I started buying the paperbacks and the hardcovers. I bought like the first Hellfire Gala. I bought like the really exclusive hardcover at the comic book store that I go to. And then I also bought like the X of Swords to catch up, because those were not in the Marvel Unlimited app. So whenever those were not in the Marvel Unlimited app and the X of Swords paperback was out, that's like the time period that I started catching up to those. So I started reading them. I got caught up with them, and it went to present day. And then like the app was taking 3 months to update. Like, that's how they make you buy them at the comic book store. That's how they make money. And so I was like, I cannot wait. I don't know what it was, but like, I could not wait to read the stories. I couldn't handle other people knowing what was going on in the stories and me not knowing. And so I was like, I think I have to create like a pull box. So I created a pull box, and I just was getting weekly stuff. And then I started getting a little bit of DC stuff. But then a couple months, I think after like a year and a half or like 2 years of getting DC stuff, I realized that I can just get the Infinite Ultra, which is like the exclusive DC membership, the one that's like pretty expensive. But honestly, it's worth it, because I think the comic books they post on Ultra are maybe like 3 weeks behind present moment, or maybe like a month, which is better than 3 months. So like the Marvel Unlimited app, like that one, I just couldn't wait 3 months for stuff. And I think some of them take longer than that. I don't know. But I like couldn't wait. And so I decided to just do the pull box, and the rest is history. Like, literally, I cannot stop. I stopped doing DC pull box, so I only have Marvel now. But I know I said I was going to stop buying variants to just buy a variant, but I had to get these 2 variants. They're too special. So these are the 2 variants. They had other variants too. I think there was like 5 or 6 total variants. Look at this. This is so epic. This is the original final cover for X-Men 35, or Uncanny number 700, whatever you want to call it. This is one of the variants. They're so pretty, and this book is thick. I'm telling you, it took me a while to read it, because I was like taking photos of it to like memorabilia. These are the backs of them. I'm like never gonna sell these. Maybe I'll sell this one, but I'm never gonna sell this one. I don't think so, ever. Look at how pretty. They do wrap around, so I kind of don't want to open this one, but I already touched it, so. Can you guys like kind of see the wraparound? So cool, right? I don't know who the artist of this one is, but it's so beautiful, whoever did it. You guys want to screenshot all the characters? It's so beautiful. They need to do wraparound covers so much more often. I don't know why they don't. Like, do you guys really need the ads that much in the back? Beautiful. The original cover for the last X-Men issue. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys, but it was so good. I really, really liked it. And the way it transitions into X-Men from the Ashes, and the way it transitions into Heir of Apocalypse as well. So I was going to do like an epic review of like the X-Men Krakoan Era, but it's literally too much to go through. Like literally just this era alone, it feels like 100 years. It feels like 1,000 years, honestly. You know, if you've read the entire Krakoan Era from 2019 when it started to now, that it feels like 1,000 years. I don't know how these writers do it. I know they have a huge team of writers and a huge team of artists and all that, but I don't know how they do it. Like, I would have ran out of ideas. And I applaud them for it. Like, this is so insane what they do. And for them to like never really take a break, it seems, is just wild to me. It's just constant creation. It's just constant creativity. And the movies and the shows and the animations can never keep up. They can never keep up. Like, this is the only format you're ever going to get where it's like constantly, which is, I actually appreciate that a lot. Certain times you'll feel a lot of burnout. I felt so much burnout between collecting these. I'm just like, oh my gosh, when's it going to end? When is it going to end? When is it going to end? Like, it feels like it's going to end, but it doesn't. And then it feels like it's going to end, but it doesn't. Like, actually, it could never end. Like, it could never end. Like, they'll just go to another universe. Things will happen, you know, like realities will change. History will reset. Like, so many things can happen. It's just like infinite possibilities. Like, that's what's so cool about Marvel and DC. Like, there's infinite potential. Like, it can never truly be over. There is no end. Like, there is no end. Like, there's infinite worlds, infinite storylines that can happen no matter how many times they do it, no matter how many miniseries, no matter what. We are the audience and the creators creating the multiverses ourselves. So that is so cool to experience in real time. But this is it. This is the end. I really enjoyed it so much. I really had such a great experience, and it made me love the X-Men so much more. And I didn't even know that was like a possibility, but it made me love the X-Men so much more. And I just hope they get the casting right in the movies, because it's all about having the right actor. It's all about having the right actor fit the role, because if they don't fit the role, then it's just not going to hit. And I am so scared for Fantastic Four, the movie, because from the rumors I hear, none of those people are those characters. Like, I don't care what you tell me. None of those actors are the characters. The original ones, like the original Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba and Chris Evans, I don't know what it is about it, but it like worked for some reason, even though Jessica Alba is totally not Invisible Woman. For some reason, it works. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, it works. To me, it works. Like, if that cast got introduced into the MCU, it would be epic. I know they won't do that, but it would be so epic. And I wish Chris Evans could be the Human Torch again, because I feel like he is more the Human Torch than he is Captain America. But he can simultaneously be both, you know, in the multiverse. He can simultaneously be both. But I actually fear for that. And I fear even more for the X-Men Marvel Cinematic Universe and how they're going to integrate that. And all the rewrites that's going on right now because of Kang. I don't know what they're going to do with Secret Wars now. It's just like, or the Kang Dynasty. It's a whole mess. It's a whole disaster. It's like a true multiverse that we're experiencing at this point. And so, I don't know. I am just really scared for how they're going to cast the X-Men, because you get one shot. Like with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you get one shot. I know you can do variants. I know you can do all that. But like ultimately, we do need to have a central focused storyline of characters. And that's what's super, super important. So I just hope they know what they're doing. I just hope they know what they're doing. They better cast Jean and Cyclops correctly, or I'm going to be so mad. They need to cast Wolverine correctly, or I'm going to be so mad. And I'm excited to see Wolverine and Deadpool. Or is it called Deadpool and Wolverine? Deadpool and Wolverine this July. I know they're going to break some crazy barriers. I'm so excited. It's probably going to be like fourth wall break after fourth wall break after fourth wall break after reality hopping. I really hope it's like freaking nuts. If it's not freaking nuts, I'm going to be upset, because like we had one shot, y'all. So I don't know what else to say other than let me know what issues you guys want for sale, because miniseries, I'm probably going to sell them as a set. Like Scarlet Witch, I'm probably going to give you all 10. I'm not just going to give you one. So I'll sell it as a pack. If no one ends up buying these, I'm probably just going to find another comic book store to sell it to, because hopefully they can give me somewhat relatively good money if no one's going to buy these from me, because I just can't have them for sale forever. You know what I mean? I need space, and I am like running out of space, especially if I want to keep reading more books, like novels books, to look at what other stuff I'm selling, like novel wise. Check out my last video. I have, I'm showing the books that I'm selling there, and I think I'm going to have more books for sale too in the future. I just don't know when I'm going to put them. I just think it's time to get rid of a lot of stuff that I feel like I don't need, book wise, and I need to like really control myself with buying like physical copies of things, even digital copies of things. Like I don't need to always be reading so much content. And so it's just like, who am I trying to compete with? No one. I need to like not read so much, but it's what I love doing when I'm bored, you know, when I'm not watching a TV show, when I'm not watching a movie. So I need to just like chill out, control myself, and just catch up on the Marvel Unlimited and DC Infinite Ultra. So I don't think I'm going to have a comic book video until sometime in July. So don't expect one until then. I feel like this one is like the epic one, even though it's, I love when there's birds chirping outside. Like honestly, I do. It makes it feel like California. But yeah, I think the bird's trying to tell me to like stop, to like cut the video, but I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna give it a test run for the new X-Men that's coming out. It's a whole new era, a whole new generation, and they already have probably like tons of them like actually printed and all that. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Their job is crazy, and I don't know how they do it. So I applaud that whole team at Marvel and all the writers and the illustrators and artists that have done that for so long, or even new ones. You guys are incredible, and everything that started with House of X and Powers of X. Crazy that we're here now. So crazy. So I applaud you guys. I applaud this era of Marvel, this era of X-Men. You guys did so good. I'm really happy with how it ended, and cheers to new beginnings. just like the Phoenix Force, right? Just like the Phoenix, it will always be rebirth. There is no end, truly. And so for that, I end this video and I call all of my X-Men to me, my X-Men.